In the eternal twilight of Cybertron, amidst the ceaseless war between Autobot and Decepticon, the very fabric of space-time was torn asunder. A shimmering, electric blue vortex erupted in the metallic skies. A gaping wound in reality. It was a wormhole. An unnatural gateway that spat forth an army of chrome and death. Hordes of Terminators, their skeletal frames gleaming under the faint Cybertronian sun, rained down upon the planet's surface. With impassive red eyes, they descended into the heart of the conflict. Their directive simple and absolute: exterminate all life. The silent, cold precision of their arrival marked the beginning of a new, horrifying chapter in Cybertron's history, a conflict that would push the planet to its absolute limit. The Terminators did not choose sides. Their programming recognized only targets, and to them, every sentient machine was an enemy. The two warring factions, caught completely by surprise, found themselves assailed by this relentless new foe. The familiar battlegrounds of Icon and Khan became frenzied three-way war zones. A chaotic ballet of laser fire, exploding shrapnel, and screeching metal. Autobots and Decepticons, who had only moments before been locked in a bitter struggle for supremacy, were forced into desperate, fleeting alliances of survival against the unending tide of endoskeletons. The Terminators were a plague of steel, their coordinated assaults and unyielding advance turning Cybertron's civil war into a desperate struggle for the very existence of their race. As the planet-wide slaughter reached a fever pitch, something deep within Cybertron's core began to stir. The sheer scale of the devastation, the cacophony of a billion synthetic screams, and the presence of an utterly alien technological force triggered an ancient and long-dormant protocol. The planet itself, a sentient being in its own right, was awakening its ultimate defense mechanism. This was no mere weapon system. It was the planet's immune response, a network of immense, world-shattering energies and monolithic guardians designed to protect the core of Primus from any threat, internal or external. The ground trembled, and colossal structures, silent for millennia, began to glow with unimaginable power. The awakening was not a salvation. It was an indiscriminate sentence of death. The planetary defense system, in its ancient and absolute logic, did not differentiate between the native warring children and the alien invaders. To its cold, calculating mind, all were a part of the catastrophic infection threatening the whole. With a roar that shook the very foundations of Cybertron, the purge began. Beams of pure energy, wider than a city, scoured the surface, vaporizing everything in their path. Terminators were melted into slag, Autobots were annihilated mid-transformation, and Decepticon warships were erased from the sky. It was a planetary reset, a devastating act of self-preservation that consumed all three armies in a final, agonizing conflagration, leaving nothing behind but silence and sterilized metal plains.